Well, joining me now is Liam Norton, a spokesperson for the Insulate Britain, a campaign group that wants a national programme to ensure homes are insulated to be low energy by 2030. Welcome. So an extra £1 billion to insulate homes. What's your reaction to that?
Well, I think it's ironic that it's Grant Shapps who's today announcing plans to insulate Britain when last year he was very proud of himself for being responsible for sending Insulate Britain supporters to prison. There are currently 30 people in prison who are calling for policy.
I'm sorry, I know where you kind of want to obviously talk about the campaign, but just in terms of £1 billion to deliver what you are campaigning for, is that good news?
Well, if you look at the Construction Leadership Council's retrofit plan, what they say is that they need 500,000 new professionals to work in this industry, and that to insulate 27 million homes, we'd need about £523 billion. So I'd ask your viewers to decide whether £1 billion is enough or not. It's clearly an insult to the people of this country and to the poorest in our society that are struggling to heat their homes, feed themselves and provide the basic essentials for themselves and their loved ones.
Why do you say it's an insult? I mean, it's obviously you're saying it's not as much as you want to see, but it's still money that's going to be spent on giving people the insulation to protect their homes.
Well, how many people is it going to protect? And if I've just said to you £523 billion to do the job properly, and they're announcing, well, they're saying that they've already spent 6.6 billion and now an extra billion. So let's give them the benefit of the doubt and say that they're spending £7 billion. Is that anywhere near enough? And what we also have to take into account is the fact that, again, what the Construction Leadership Council say is that around 35% of the UK's energy use is from our homes, and it accounts for around 20% of our CO2 use. Now, the former chief scientific advisor to the British government, Sir David King, said back in February of 2021 that what we do in the next 3 to 4 years will determine the future of humanity. We're nearly in February 2023, which means the next 1 to 2 years will determine the future of humanity. And what that means is the collapse of ordered British society if we don't get this problem sorted out. We're in an incredibly catastrophic situation that we need to attend to urgently. And Grant Shapps, his announcement today is an act of betrayal upon every single person in the United Kingdom.
So it won't stop you protesting?
Well, as I've just said, there are currently 30 people in prison who are calling for an end to fossil fuel licenses. Why are we spending an insane amount of money for exploring new fossil fuel licenses when we could be getting on with the job of protecting the British people and insulating and retrofitting their homes? These are the kinds of policies that would protect British people and the people that are here living in Britain. And
Liam,
the government aren't interested in that, unfortunately.
Liam Norton, thank you very much for joining us.